I know you like mimosas.
I hate IPAs.
But
Hate them. However, my Bromosa is gone.
what?
Yeah, I know. Like, I think this is the first IPA I've ever finished.
And it's a big can. It's
It is
1.5.
No,
It's one pint.
It's a pint.
Yeah, 1.5.
For Chris, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
16 ounces.
But I did finish it. I don't think I'm going to rate it a 6. I wouldn't.
What?
No, I'm not.
Whoa.
No, I'm not. But I think it will get my highest IPA rating ever, and I'll give it a 4 as well.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I think the tangerine and that citrus definitely helps.
Tangerines.
So
Does
can
help
I
a
take
lot.
your 2 and make mine an 8?
Sure.
No.
Laura said fine.
Yeah,
She said sure.
I'll give it.
She said I could do that.
No. They don't have 8-packs, do they?
No.
If I buy 2 4-packs, I do.
What person do you know that has an 8-pack?
The situation.
Anthony Kiedis.
57 years old and has an 8-pack.
I'm on a steady diet of heroin and bromosas.
Bromosa.
He's saying kale.
Well, he's from California.
Oh, yeah, that's all they eat out there, right?
All right.
Kale,
Beer Master.
surfing,
Tell us what you
tangerine
think.
IPAs. Oh, I love it. It's great. Really good. Love the can. Love the taste. It's really good. It's a 6 all the way. Nice flavor. Has a little bit of a mimosa in there. Even with the IPA taste, you get that like slight little tinge at the end that makes it feel like you're drinking a real mimosa.
Yeah, the first sip I was not a fan of. But as I drank the can, it did definitely.
No, I love the name. I love the way they're gearing it towards guys who are, it's like, oh, hey, we're going to go brunch and have mimosas. The ladies are all going to be doing that. Dudes can have their bromosas and have their beer at brunch with all the girls.
You shouldn't have drunk the can. You should have drunk the beer.
Oh, man, I knew I was going to do it wrong.
But what about all those ladies that don't like champagne? They
What?
just want a bromosa.
Hey, that's fine, too.
What ladies don't like champagne? All ladies like champagne.
This leads
All the
me...
single ladies.
All the single
All
ladies.
single ladies. All the single
Well, if you liked it,
Chris,
then
stop
you
dancing.
should.
Oh.
Beyonce won. This leads me to wonder what if we just made our own bromosas with orange juice and beer?
Ugh,
No.
that does not sound good.
No. See,
You
I
don't
think the key to this for what works so well
Is how
is
it's
that
infused
it's
with it?
infused with the tangerine puree.
I don't know. Maybe
It's the whole
like
brewing process
well,
of blending it. That's
what
what
if
makes
it's
it.
like the Corona Rita, where you put the Corona in the margarita?
That's different. It's Corona.
Plus, Corona has no taste, so you're
Exactly.
not really changing anything.
What would you like me to use? What IPA would I use?
I mean,
to
I didn't
recreate
necessarily
this?
say IPA. I'm just saying like a beer. It would still give the orange juice the bubbles,
Could
but
we
you're
use
making it with.
tiny oranges?
We could. You know what? Yes.
All the throwbacks.
All the tiny oranges. All of them.
Why are you talking about me?
Yes, because you're a mandarin.
We are going to get... I'm going to go get the Diet IPA that I've been drinking.
Diet IPA?
Yeah.
What?
Goose Island put out a Diet IPA called Solo. It's 95 calories. It's only 3% ABV, but you know what? If we add the thing to it, it might be the perfect mimosa.
I mean, I'm willing to
Or
try.
bromosa.
All right, Sabrina, where can you find us?
You can find us on Facebook under the official Podcast 42 Facebook group page. We have an email address. You can email us, podcast42show@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, send them that way. We'll check them out, read them, and you can be on air. You can call or text us. Our phone number is 321-285-5512.
What's that number?
321-285-5512. You can, like I said, call or text us. Send any comments, concerns, questions. Janice called us. Bruder normally does, but you know what? Janice took a risk on us today and called us for Bruder instead. She likes us. We like those people that like us.
I like Bruder even though he doesn't like us.
I like
At least
Bruder
he
as
calls
well.
most of the time.
That's right. Unlike the rest of us. You can find us podcast42show.wordpress.com is one of our websites there, podcast42show.wordpress.com. And of course, you can find us anywhere you find podcasts, on iTunes, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Podcoin,
Bitcoin.
You can send us
I
Bitcoin.
don't think Podcoin's around anymore.
Probably not. I mean, the format was a little off. But you could have found us there.
If you could figure out how to use
it.
I couldn't.
We know. And yeah, I think that's anywhere you can find a podcast.
That's it.
Thanks, Cramo, for doing our music.
Patreon. You can find us on Patreon.
Yes.
And you can get all the outtakes from this show, which are going to be phenomenal.
Don't you have a sheet of paper you should be reading from?
It's covered by a fishbowl.
No. That's questionable. I don't think it can move.
Who does our logo?
That is by...
Cute Panda.
Who does our music?
Cramo. And you can find both of them on Facebook.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm Christopher DeVos.
I'm Sabrina Pierre.
JL Tros.
I'm Laura. Bye.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Catch ya on the flippity flop.
And the new catchphrase for 2020 is...
I still don't have one. God damn it.
Bye. Bye.
Not all conversations or events are 100% accurate. As if you didn't figure that out already. Some things are changed or added, or even deleted for the sake of attempted comedy. All sources are never verified, and all information is subject to being slightly sketchy. In other words, we are just having some fun. Thank you for listening.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.
So are you becoming sex symbols?
I think we're...
Anthony's a sex symbol.
Am I a sex symbol?
He's a sex symbol.
I think
Well,
Flea
you
is...
both
I
got
think
grabbed.
I am by no means a sex symbol.
I would say that if anybody in the band was considered a sex symbol, it would be Flea.
I don't think so.
But it's with men, though, for Flea. Like, whenever we play a show, you see like a lot of like sexy skinhead men shouting out Flea's name in the middle of a
Well,
show.
see, the thing is, it's like for the girls, like, oh, Anthony's so beautiful, and his muscles and long hair, and oh, golly, he's so sexy, and the way he moves and sings, and he's so beautiful. But with me, it's like, dude, you're so awesome. Wow, dude, wow.
Flea is God, dude.
Did you get into rock and roll to get babes?
Did I? I never got into rock and roll.
What are you into?
I just an accident. I just kind of stumbled into this predicament, and I never really had any intention of being a rock and roller. It's just that all of my best friends were great musicians, and they felt sorry for me, so they had me.
I felt sorry for him. He was like a wayward dog. He was like a little puppy wandering around. And we said, here, take this microphone. Keep yourself busy.
Was it hard at the beginning?
Was it hard?
Were you shy ever, or was it always?
It's not hard when there's a particular sound of cosmic love and funky friendship, like bursting out of these people's fingers and amplifiers. You don't even have to do anything. It's kind of like automatic pilot. You know, all of a sudden this sound comes out, and it just kind of carries you along, and you just roll with the punches.
I heard that you guys are into things like shamanism and rituals, and to me it seems like the band is a bit of a boys' club or a men's club.
We have some silly little rituals.
Like what?
Well, every time before we get ready to play, we have a soul circle where we all hold hands and we give each other little loving antidotes, and then we slap each other in the face and we hug each other.
You're telling me the truth or making it up?
No, it's the truth. It's the damn truth. It's the damn truth.
What other things?
But, you know, the thing is, it's like, I mean, how could it not be like a boys' club? I mean, we're all boys, and we play in this band together, and we travel, you know, and it's like, we've been doing this, the Red Hot Chili Peppers have been together for almost 9 years now, and it's like, we travel all around the world all together, and we do this thing that we worked on and created and built, and we're all together all the time doing this thing, and yeah. You know, and it's difficult, too, because when you're with somebody like that all the time, you know, I mean, it's just like living with a family, you know, with brothers or sisters or whatever, when you're all together. Sometimes you want to throw a vacuum cleaner at them, you know.
except that you have the added pressure of the whole world watching every move that you're making.
Back off, baby.
I'm just getting the little kiss.
No.
The teeniest kiss besides.
Oh, God.
This is a little kiss.
You know, people are watching this. You're making me blush.
You're making me blush.
You're not blushing.
You're making Flea blush.
You know,
I'm blushing.
do you know how many letters I'm going to get because people are going to yell at me that I insisted that you kissed me? Do you know how
She told
it
me
gets...
before the interview if I didn't kiss her that she would not come and see us play tonight. So.
Can I ask you guys something? And I'm probably going to get myself in trouble for asking this. And please be delicate in the responses. But what is it about you guys and your penises? You seem to have, more than any man that I've ever met, this outrageous obsession with your penises.
Why? What makes you think that? Why? Why do you say that?
Well, in every interview that I've ever done, that's pretty much takes up half the interview.
Well, we didn't bring it up.
That's because, you know, what it is, you know, the existence of sexual energy is such an everyday part of life. It's such a natural aspect of life that we end up relating to it without any shame, right? Because it's there, but it's not just the penis, it's also the vagina, the wonderful ruby fruit jungle known as the vagina. And when you feel so comfortable, you know, with a particular aspect of life such as sex, and you sing about it, and it's part of your music and it's part of your energy, and you're not afraid to be comfortable with it, then you're normal, in my opinion. But, you know, if you're like a right-wing reactionary Judo-Christian, you know, freak who thinks that sex is terrible, then you ignore it and it becomes something sick and terrible. And we just, you know, we don't have to hide from anything.